Welcome to a very special encore episode because I am sick. I forgot how bad a cold can be, and so I'm digging into the archives and I found something good.
Let's keep calm and mother on. Mothering is way too important to do alone and way too serious to be serious all the time. My name is Christy Thomas, and I am here shoulder to shoulder with you, mothering and enjoying life together. This is the podcast where you can focus on being mindful and taking a deep breath with me and learning new things so you can pause and savor the amazing life you already have.
So this episode is from 2019. It was recorded right after Thanksgiving, and we're going to talk about compliments in our kids. But first, I wanted to give you a self-care task, and that is to drink a cup of tea outside. This is my life right now. If you check out my Instagram at Everyday Runner Christy, it is in the show notes. You will see my copycat for a Starbucks medicine ball tea, but it involves lemon tea or blueberry tea, mint tea, honey, sometimes lemonade, and sometimes emergency. Okay. You gotta try it. Next is the family fun. I want you to go for a walk and count the number of ghosts or skeletons you see. There is an alarming amount in my neighborhood, and it would be fun to just notice it slowly as a family. For the rush of trick-or-treating, right? We could go out with some flashlights, and just go for a 15-minute walk, a 20-minute walk, whatever works for you. I'm amazed by the number of people that decorate so actively for Halloween. So that's the family fun for this week. I bet you could go onto Pinterest, and I'll even search for you. In the show notes, you will see a fall scavenger hunt for Halloween decorations. So print it out, open and go. There's your family fun. Now, let's throw back to 2019 and talk about compliments in kids and how we can change up the things we say. Because so often we can sound like Charlie Brown's teacher to our kids, wah, 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 because we say all the same things all the time. So here you go. I hope that you had an amazing Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, whoever those people are, even if your family was just you, your kids, and your cat. So I hope you had an amazing day and that you took the time to appreciate everything in your house. Because, like I said in a previous episode, I think you're always less than 5 feet away from both a spider and something to appreciate. In the past 2 weeks, both my parents have been in town and my husband's father and his wife. So that's amazing. They're all good people. But when you're around family for a little bit, you notice different quirks, right? Like you all say the same things. Or on the negative side, you have the same sort of triggers that your parents have. So today's episode is to help us shake things up when we realize that we want to change things up from our family of origin. And one of the ways that I realize that I carry on things from my family of origin, hey mom, hey dad, is the phrases I use. Like my dad says, hey kid, a bunch. I don't even know if he realizes he said it. And my mom has some other ones, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. The hey kid thing was the top one that I remembered. For today's episode, I just wanted to go through a list of 100 ways to say you're great or good job to your kids. And I'm going to read about 10 of them, and then we're going to pause so you can write down your favorite one. So at the end of this episode, you're going to have 10 new phrases that you can try to use on yourself and your kids. In fact, I'm going to reverse this episode and put self-care and the play idea right here. For the self-care for this week, after you listen to all these amazing affirmative words, I want you to practice a couple of them in the mirror, saying them to yourself, watching how your eyes light up, seeing what your soul needs to hear from you. Okay? Take care of yourself. You're the one responsible for you. And then for the play idea this week, it's not actually a play idea. It's more like a communication idea. I want you to work on saying the 10 different phrases every time there's a break. Write one down and practice saying those new phrases this week and see how they feel. Maybe it's a play idea because your kids are going to notice that you're saying different things and you can try using them in different accents. Like, can you complement each other with new words and a British accent? Valley girl, cowboy, whatever it is, just try it. Okay, so grab your sticky note and I'm going to read off the first 10 ways to say good job. You're on the right track now. You've got it made. Super. That's right. That's good. You're really working hard today. You're really good at that. That's coming along very nicely. Good work. I'm happy to see you working like that. Okay, I hope one of those 10 phrases floated your boat and you wrote it down. Okay? Take a moment, write it down. Okay, here you go for the second set of 10. You're my constant reminder that people can be good. There's a softness behind your eyes. Your laugh is my favorite sound. The world would be so boring without you. Are you for real? How did I get so lucky? You make the little things feel big. Loving you feels like the most natural thing. You impress me every single day. Your capacity for kindness is boundless. And when we're together, the rest of the world melts away. So did you jot something down there? So you've listened to 20 compliments so far. Okay, there's going to be more coming up, but this is a time where I want to tell you about the show I watched last night on Netflix called Happy, Merry Everything, and it's a perfect example of how family repeats itself, and it's a really funny show. It's PG rated on Netflix. It's about 3 daughters and a son, and they're all adults and their families and how they interact with their dad. I am happy to see you working like that. Exactly right. You're doing much better today. I'm proud of the way you worked that out. That's it. Now you figured it out. I knew you could do it. Congratulations. Now you have it. You are learning fast. Okay, that was another 10. Go jot one of those phrases down. And here we go again. Good for you. Couldn't have done it better myself. Aren't you proud of yourself? You really make my job fun. Superstar. You're catching on. You're on target. You're on your way. Smart. That's incredible. Okay, I totally wrote down superstar on my list. If you want, you can share what you wrote down with me via DM on Instagram. Here's the next 10. Dynamite. What a talent. You're unique. You're spectacular. You got it just right. Wonderful trying. Great discovery. You're important here. I love how you did that. You learned something new. Okay, that's 50 so far. You should have at least 5 phrases written down. Okay? The goal is 10 new phrases when this episode wraps up. Here you go. 10 more. I love your brain. I love how weird you are. You're more of a superhero than any Marvel character out there. You inspire me. You are so strong. Your voice soothes me. That very idea of you makes me smile inside. You have such a good heart. You are truly unforgettable. Wow, you? Okay, did you jot one of those phrases down? Did you do it yet? Here is another 10 more. Nice going. That's the way. Nothing can stop you now. Sensational. You've got your brain in gear today. That was first class work. That's the best ever. You've just about mastered this. Perfect. Outstanding. Okay, quick. Write something down again. I know this episode is kind of funny to record. I keep pausing myself in the middle, right? And writing my own notes down. I can't wait to see the new phrases you're going to try, especially in funny voices. Here you go. Tremendous. That's how to handle that. Now that's what I call a fine job. That's great. Right on. You're the bee's knees. You're really improving. Good remembering. Keep it up. Well, look at you. Okay, another 10 down. We have gotten up to 80 compliments here that we've gone through. I totally wrote down, you're the bee's knees. I love old phrases like that. Here's the next 10. A+. Yay! You made my day. That's really cool. You worked so hard and it really paid off. That's it. Exactly. Eureka. Yeah, keep it up. You've discovered the secret. I love how you did that. Okay, we have gotten up to 90 compliments and phrases. Instead of saying good job or great work, now you have 90 things that you could stay and said. Here are your final 10 phrases. I really hope that you took the time to write down one phrase per every 10. So let's go. You outdid yourself today. I think you've got it now. You figured that out fast. You remembered. That's really nice. That kind of work should really make you feel proud. It was such a pleasure to teach you when you work like that. I think you're doing the right thing. Groovy. Swell. Radical. Cool beans. Tubular. Hot to trot. Wicked awesome. Well, there you go, guys. That was over 100 ways to say you're great to your kids. And good job. Does your hand need to stretch it out? Go back and listen so you can really see which ones resonated with you. But I know that our words matter. I'm sure that you've had the experience when you're driving away from someone's house that you remember how they said goodbye to you. So let's practice using our words and making them strong memories for our kids. Have a great week.
You are exactly the right mom for your kids. I just wanted to end this episode with that. I am so glad you are here on Earth. It's not an accident. And go forward this podcast to 3 friends over text message. Thanks for helping us make the world better because we can keep calm and mother on together. And we need each other.